Assalamu alaikum, dear fellows. We are continuing our presentation about the Amal Web Mentoring and Learning Web module. In this session, we will recognize the different roles and responsibility of the Amal Web group members, as well as the requirements and the timing for each. In the previous session, you went through the first two steps, preparation and implementation of the Amal Web. Now we will go through the final step, which is the reporting and the evaluation. Starting with reporting. Why it is important to report? Because documentation is an important activity during preparation that will help you to have proper organized implementation as well as sound evaluation. How or what are you going to report upon? This is done through templates of 2 reports that will be discussed in a minute. Who is responsible for the reporting? This is up to you as a team to assign this role to one of your group members. When are you going to report? We will ask you either to upload the report on the Moodle or to send it on listserv in predetermined dates during this phase and also before and after your Amal Web due time. This is the first report, the Amal Web e-learning module plan. It is concerned with the different aspects of activities that you should consider during preparation and implementation of your Amal Web. This template is already on the Moodle with the other materials of this phase. This template will be filled through 2 stages. The first part, as you see, shows information about the topic and the date of the Amal Web. Information of the assigned team members, either from Year 1 fellows or Year 2 fellows, as you are working together during this activity. Information about your advisor, who is a former faculty supporting you all through the different steps of the Amal Web. Identification of the agreed upon methods of communication between the team members. This part includes also a preliminary plan for the 3 weeks Amal Web. You will have time during this phase and through the synchronous sessions to choose as a group the topic and the date and to discuss the constituents of this plan, the learning outcomes, the learning resources, and the proposed tasks. This is a preliminary plan resulted from your brainstorming session during this phase, and you will build upon later while proceeding more in your Amal Web preparation. This first part of the report has to be completed and submitted by the end of this phase. The second stage of filling this report is concerned with the other part of the report that has to be filled and submitted 1 week before your Amal Web due time. This part includes your final plan that you intend to actually implement. And as you see, it is more comprehensive, indicating the final learning outcomes, learning resources of each week, as well as detailed explanation of the activities and tasks you are planning to implement. In this final plan, you should assign also responsibilities. Who is going to do each activity? In the template, you will find an example of such plan. You will find also an outline of the different roles that could be expected from the member of the Amal Web group. It is up to you as a team to agree upon such roles and responsibility for each member. And as have been mentioned, you have to upload this report again with the complete final plan any time before 1 week of due time of your Amal Web. The second report is the Amal Web report. It will be sent to you via the listserv to be filled and submitted maximum 1 week after the end of your Amal Web. As you see, this report includes information of the fellows and advisors who actually participated in the Amal Web, a reflection about the team experience during preparation, data upon the actually implemented tasks or activities, and the number of fellows' responses for each, a highlight or a summary of the most important point raised from your colleagues during their responses on the assigned tasks. The report includes also information about the actual role of each member of the team during preparation and implementation of the Amal Web. And finally, the lesson learned from such experience. Minutes of your meetings should be attached to this report that should be submitted, as we said, 1 week after the Amal Web. We have done with reporting. As regard evaluation, you are going to receive many surveys via the listserv. Part of these surveys is to evaluate the other colleagues' Amal Webs, and the other part will be concerned with peer evaluation. So each of you will evaluate the member of his Amal Web team as well as the advisor. And each of you will receive the report of his peers and advisor evaluation. Thank you, dear fellows, and waiting for you in the synchronous session, inshallah.